RBE.
Did you know the 3-digit extension of the...
All right, let's hit it.
Now time for Rule and Ryan's prank call.
The epic finale. This began last year.
Was it already a year ago, Special K, that you
was
started
last
getting
summer.
a mistaken call?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the background. Some woman went to a store here in Houston, bought a Chaise lounger. We call it the Ryan Chaise lounger. And she has not paid for it. And the number that they keep calling, the collections keeps calling, is a mistaken number, which belongs to Special K.
She gave him your number.
So he's
Thank goodness.
he has taken them on a ride for like 14 different prank calls.
I use a different character almost every time. Sometimes they call me and they're like, "You're screwing with us. We can see right through this."
Because we make notes and we know what you said last time.
They have recordings of me and they listen to it. They're listening to my recordings as a group. Like they have a meeting after work and they listen to my recordings.
This guy.
Of me screwing
They
with
probably put them all
them.
together and they have like a
Yeah,
you know,
some
when
of
you
these guys are
montage.
doing.
get
Yeah.
a new job.
Eloise
you have to
Penny
go-
Baker and Leviticus Swaggerton picks up the phone sometimes. So you're telling me this is it. You're closing
Yep.
the chapter on the lounger.
They stopped calling after this one. Now I'm going to use two characters in this one. One of them is going to be Jessica's mom, and then Jessica's mom will pass the phone to Jessica.
Because
who
Jessica is the girl who bought the
made
chair.
the purchase. That's
Oh,
right.
man. Here we go. Let's hear it. Special Case prank call.
Hello, ma'am. We're just calling for the $435 past due account for your furniture that you purchased.
I know, you call me every damn day. What's it to you? Who's this now? You think you're going to shake me down, young lady?
No, ma'am. I am not interested in shaking you down. I'm interested in letting you know that you purchased a Chaise lounge from and you still have $435 that you have not paid.
Well, let me tell you,
So-
it's a piece of shit, and it smells like cats. And I'm going to bring it back to you. I'm going to throw it across your showroom floor. And what are you going to do about it then?
Okay, well, if it smells like cats, it's probably because you have 20 of them, okay? Listen, I know where you live, so...
Hold on. You don't talk to me like that, sassy woman.
Oh, I am talking to you like that because you have defaulted me for $435. So I do have ways of getting the money if you're not willing to cooperate.
Oh, you talking about my daughter? That's my daughter. My daughter about that. Can you hold on and put her on for you? Can you hold on just a second?
It was not, ma'am. It was not your daughter.
Yes,
it was
ma'am,
your account.
Man, don't sass me up again. Hold on, I'll get her for you, and she gonna give you your money. Hold on.
Oh, man.
Yes. There's some sassy ass on the line for you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What?
I can still hear you. You don't have a daughter that has purchased this furniture. I know it was you because we have video
Yes,
surveillance
excuse me.
of you
Hello?
coming in the store.
Hello, why you calling my mom and like being all sassy and stuff and talking to her? I'm the one who owes you money, and now I see you getting all sassy with my mom. I know where you work, mommy. I bought the Chaise lounge from your face.
You guys are being unreasonable and you're lying. You owe $435 that is past due. So we don't want to send this to collections. We want to settle with you.
You know where you should send it to? Oh, how about a GoFundMe? Because you can go fund yourself on this one, mommy.
Listen, sweetheart, we are really tired of your bullshit, okay? You purchased a piece of furniture. You owe money on it.
Kinda.
And we are going to collect.
Yeah.
If I have to drive to Big Town and take that out of your hands, I am going to come and get that $435 that you owe me.
Okay, so you gonna come on down here, mommy. Okay, so are you menacing? How big of a lady are you?
You know what? My size is none of your damn business. Okay? I don't even know who asked that question.
Me?
That's so disrespectful. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that you owe us money. So you don't worry about my size.
Okay, so how about this? How about you pour yourself a cup of Too Freaking Bad, and I can meet you at Chuck E. Cheese.
Then at this point,
Yeah.
all I can say is that you're being a stupid bitch. You have ruined your credit, and you know what? This is it. We're going to take legal action against you, and we're going to ruin your credit.
Oh, sue me, Susie.
End. Oh, my God.
They sent out the big guns, guys.
Whoa! She was not playing around
She used profanity.
with her bad words.
Thank goodness.
Oh,
I love it.
Lordy. Is it over?
I'm going to miss these
Because
calls.
they're going to Baytown and get that chair
They're gonna
from
go
you
beat
and your
somebody.
cats.
They go beat somebody.
I cannot wait to see
my
this lounge.
God.
Surveillance video, and they know where you live.
Yeah, they sure enough. And I guess I live in Baytown. This is the first time I found out that I live in Baytown. Sorry, Baytown.
Jessica and her mama in that chair.
Listen,
How
gonna
much
Houston,
this
miss
chair
that.
looks like?
I would love for you to set up a friend or family. Now, that was just a collections call, but krbe.com/prank call requests. It's a little form that you fill out, very easy, and then I'll give you a call. Surprise, a special K. And we'll set up your prank call. And that is, we could do that next Wednesday.
Yeah. Prank call requests. krbe.com/prank call requests. And oh man, I don't think it's over.
No. I hope they call me once more.
I think there's going to
When
be
was
a
the last
physical
call? When was that?
shakedown.
That was about a month ago.
That was a month
okay.
ago.
Well, there's
Okay.
well, we don't know if there's been a physical shakedown in Baytown.
Maybe that lady actually paid it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nope.
Yeah. They wouldn't.
That's true. Why would she all of a sudden,
They
10 months
wouldn't-
later,
They
decide to
would
pay
be
it?
so mad. They would be so mad. Wow. Okay, coming up next, what makes a man undateable? We need to stack this up. It's the weekend. Maybe you're feeling like you're going to set something up on a dating app. You're going to go see somebody out
Going to the
for
rodeo
first
this
time.
weekend. There's
Going to the
100,000
rodeo.
people.
So this is something that you're going to say, oh, no, I cannot go with a guy if he's this.
And if you do this, whether you're dressed for the rodeo, dressed for dinner, or just in a bar, a lot of ladies will say, undateable.
We have our own list we could make.
713-390-KRBE. We'll talk to you next on The Rule and Ryan Show. It's Friday, y'all. People are trying to get their weekend together. If you're on a dating app, maybe you've decided to make a date. Well, you don't want to do something that's going to turn the person off immediately. And guys, I'm talking to you. What makes a man undateable? 713-390-KRBE. A lot of times for ladies, it's not what guys think it might be. You might think it's visual. Like, well, of course, the
Well, men are
onset
more
is
visual than women are.
Women are also visual, but on different things. Like you as a man would be visual on the aesthetics of her body. We are visual
face.
on he's got holes in his shoes and he has dirty fingernails.
How about beards? Like, I mean, I know a lot of guys have those long beards now.
Hipster beards.
Like
Yeah.
kind of gray and stuff, but they're married. When they were dating, they probably didn't have that beard. You know, after COVID, everyone just started growing long beards.
I'm sure
Does
that's
that,
like
does that make a guy undateable right now? Like a
long
28-year-old guy, and he's got that long beard, and it's
I think it
not
does.
well kept.
Like
Don't
Santa
you remember
Claus?
earlier this week?
Like, like 5 inches out, 4 inches out.
We had a date or ditch. Don't you remember the girl called and she said, hey, we first started dating and I really thought he was so attractive.
He had a clean face.
And then
clean-shaven
he
face.
grew this like scraggly, she said it made him look Santa-esque.
Like former Houstonian Jalen Hurts from the Philadelphia Eagles. He
Mm-hmm.
just shaved his goatee, and people are like, what the hell?
If Mark shaves
same
his
guy.
face, he looks like a totally different dude.
When Tasso shaves his face,
Like-
he looks way like a baby. It's like so
Yes!
baby face.
I think Mark shaved it back in college, and that was the last time he probably shaved his face.
And you're so used to it now. Like if he shaved it,
I
you'd
wouldn't.
be like,
Does Mark grow hair really fast? Like my husband, like I feel like if he shaves this morning,
He'll have like
when
a
I
5
see
o'clock
him
shadow.
tonight, he'll
Yep,
have scruff.
Yep.
So same with Mark.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm kind of used to the scruff because like,
Santiago
oh, I
will
have to
probably
shave.
have
Does
like
that hurt,
a mustache when he's like 2.
He's got a mustache when he's
It's
two.
gonna come out.
37530 is our text number, and 713-390-KRBE is our phone number. What makes a man undateable? There's a list here. It's actually a book called Undateable. And it's talking about the things that men don't think about that make them undateable to women. Like sporting a super dirty baseball cap. You like wearing a baseball cap, but you wear it all the time. It's got that sweat ring. It's all dirty.
oh, you take it off the white, even the white inside it.
Or
That's
it's got
gross.
like, like the salty sweat. Like, it's almost like it got dipped in water, but it's not from your sweat. It's
Yes.
showing on the bill.
Yeah.
Does that
Like,
include
my God, how much did you sweat?
That white line that comes out.
pre-distressed?
Yes,
Fault line.
Because a lot of people pay a lot of money for those
For the
pre-distressed baseball
But
caps.
if you go on
Yeah.
a date and they're wearing a baseball cap,
You know,
That's one thing, depending on where you're at the date.
No
but if
good.
it's
unless
a
you go to
dirty
like a
one,
bar,
You got to assume the guy's bald if he's wearing a baseball
don't
cap
catfish.
on the first
Let
date.
her know if you have hair and then put the bald cap on.
I remember I had a boss
That's a true statement.
when I worked at that Whiz radio station, WIZZ Whiz. I worked with him 3 months, and then
That
he
still
was in
makes
a
me laugh
baseball
it's called
cap, and he had like a mullet, longer hair. Then one day he took the hat off. Whoa!
No hair.
I worked with
Bald.
you for 3 months. I didn't even know you were bald. And
Wow.
It's
See, here's
shocking.
my
So
thing.
guys, be careful.
And I
When
understand
he had
that.
a mullet,
He had a party
he's
in the back.
bald, like a Larry David, I guess.
Like,
Like
nothing,
that.
Yeah.
nothing going
He
on
had
the
long,
front.
bushy
Look at
I
hair
thought you were
in the
going to
back.
say that
back.
it was like attached to the hat.
No,
No.
it could have been. It might as well have been because it was so like shocking.
Actually, during baseball season,
That is
this
a
last
thing.
season,
That is a
did you see
thing.
that MLB Network? There's a Houston guy. He was at a Dodgers game, and MLB Network, when they were when that game first aired, they repeated it, and then all through postseason baseball, they kept repeating it. This guy, they take like crowd shots
Yes.
during an Astros game. This is a Dodgers game. They're playing the Astros. This guy is an Astros fan. He's wearing the Astros logo, like Hawaiian shirt, and he has a visor on with thick hair. And as the camera just randomly scans the crowd, this guy is scratching the top of his head where the hair is, and then he lifts the bill of the visor and he slicks back his bald head and then puts the visor back down. And so then the
It's on
commentators
YouTube.
go, Did anybody catch that just now? Because the camera panned away and they start laughing and the camera goes back because it was like a loser game. It was like we were killing them and it was boring. So they go back to this guy. This guy has no idea he's on TV and they just keep laughing how this guy is wearing fake visor hair and we caught him.
And he's bald.
Like scratching his bald
And it
head.
wasn't like the obnoxious one. Like, there's a
No,
lot of fake.
no,
This one was like
Well, like Guy
legit.
Fieri or whatever his name is.
Yes.
The one with the
That's
spiky
what I was
hair.
thinking. Yeah, they have like those
Not
fake
the Guy
ones.
Fieri one. This was like slick back hair.
Oh, my
So it even
gosh.
made it in the postseason, and then it even
that
made it after
poor
the World
guy.
Series. It was so funny because the guy was like, Anyway, so yes, the catfishing thing, not cat. With a T. Cap fishing is a real thing because here's my thing. I understand that for men, it is very much a self-conscious thing, the loss of hair. I totally get, even for women, if you're losing hair, totally get it. It's the same thing as like, when you're very body conscious about the size of your arms or your legs or whatever it is. But if you, on the onset, meet a woman and you don't let her know what the hair situation is, it makes it worse for you and more pressure for you because now you've shown up with a hat. And she's not going to say, can you take your hat off? Do you have hair? If she met you on the onset and knew what the hair situation was, and then you wore caps, it's fine. If you it's like Gavin DeGraw on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, yeah, when you
Gavin DeGraw, the singer, everyone wants to know what's under the hat. And we thought for Dancing with the Stars, surely he won't wear always wear the hat because he has to do spins and twirls. Never took the hat off.
Yeah.
Never took the hat
He's
off.
always got a hat on.
So then everyone's wondering, so he's got to be bald under there, right? But he's apparently not.
Who is this?
Gavin DeGraw, the
DeGraw.
singer.
Thank you. I'm gonna Google him.
I don't want to be.
Is he thinning?
We had him at Jingle Jam, didn't we, or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We had him in
He's
Studio
like a
104 as
Google
well.
him without
He's
his hat.
fun.
He's very nice.
I think.
But you think is nothing under there? Because people thought he has a lot of hair and he always wears the hat.
This
and
person-
he likes the mystique.
They're attracted to guys who are medium ugly.
Medium ugly.
What does that mean?
That's a new phrase, Texter. Thank you for that.
What does that mean?
Medium ugly. Like not totally unattractive,
Does that mean
but
he's like
kind of unattractive.
Like a 6?
No, a 6
5?
is not medium ugly.
No.
That's on the higher scale of
Oh, so
attractiveness.
it's like a 3.
You gotta go like between like 4 or 5. Right? 4 or 5 guy?
Yeah.
Okay, here he is. Here's Gavin without his hat. So he is balding.
It's a little thinner in the front.
Yeah, he's balding.
The number one thing on this list of what makes a man undateable is that when it's showing too much chest hair by not, or showing too much chest by not buttoning the top buttons of
well,
the
you
shirt.
just look
That's
like a
fine.
douche.
At my gym, for some reason, they have 24 hours running of a Gossip Girl.
Uh-huh.
And so on the treadmill, I'm like, oh, yeah.
It's
I
on
wanna watch the
again.
show. Yeah. But the guy, the one that from you,
Penn Badgley.
he's like, they're in high school.
He's hairy.
And he's got his chest hair sticking out through it. Like his shirt's lower, like a V-neck, one of those V-neck shirts. And he's talking to Selena, and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? This guy's in high school. He's got chest hair more than most dudes.
Eric, you should just try to unbutton your. Eric has a polo on right now. You
Yeah.
should just keep it as unbuttoned as possible.
All the way
Let's
down.
see.
Just the
All the
whole
way
way
down.
I don't
all
have
the
any
way
chest
down.
hair, though.
I know, but just
But
see
it's
if
like
it
showing
feels-
so much chest.
Yeah,
It's like showing too much
weird?
chest is all.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's off-putting. If we had a meeting today and Eric walked in like this, we'd be
pull it
like,
down, we make a V.
Yeah,
what's up with
yeah.
Eric?
Just wear it.
Yeah, showing too
ladies?
much chest. Well, I have a cousin who, when in my 20s, my cousin lives in Chicago, and most of our KRBE colleagues knew him because he'd visit a lot, and we were both single, and we'd be hitting the fun scene of the clubs and the bars. And when my circle of friends first met him, my guy friends, we walk into, was it called Senoritas in Rice Village? It was right near the Gingerman. The Gingerman has been there for years, but I think it was called Senoritas or something. We walk in there after my night shift on KRBE, and my two guy friends literally say, what the hell is this guy doing here? Who the hell is this? Because he looked like an Adonis, Sam. I mean, he looked like a Greek god. He was very tall, 6'5". He was very built. and he had like a little tiny ponytail in the back, like the Highlander.
gosh.
and he was really
Oh,
tan.
yeah, the Highlander guy. Remember that
Highlander.
TV show? Highlander?
Yeah.
And he would wear his button downs, like the top 3 buttons were undone. And I remember saying to him, "Oh, so that's just like how you go out in Chicago? Okay, that's different here." We walk into Senoritas. My guy friends like immediately leave the circle because they have shriveled. And a girl walks up to him to talk to him. She goes, "I think you missed a button there." Like,
no
she
way.
actually, yes.
no.
I think you
Trying
missed a
to
button
help.
there. And
Trying
he
to
looks
help.
down and he goes, "No, that's on purpose."
Oh my God.
Because his pecs were like exploding out of the
Oh,
shirt.
yeah.
Yeah, Cousin George. We had some good times, Cousin George. Cousin George was hot enough that he could even get, like, he just had to be the front of the line because, usually clubs don't care about the guys. They want the girls to go in
Yeah.
first. We could be a group of 15 people, and Cousin George was the first one in the line, and we would all get in. And, like, it didn't matter what we looked like. Cousin George, like, yes, we just need this guy to stand right over here.
What do you guys think?
We
would
just
be-
need him to model inside the bar.
Someone make a point. What makes a woman undateable? Is there a list for that?
I'm sure there is.
It could be...
I think it's when they're too like self-involved in their
If
own.
the whole time it's an
They're
Instagram
on their
selfie
phone,
or
yeah.
a TikTok
Yeah.
selfie, like you
Oh, yeah.
can't focus on the
Like
dates.
if you're not in the moment and on the date, all you're doing is playing with your phone and here's a picture of my food, here's a picture of my drink, here's a picture
Well,
of
no,
me.
the food thing I think is different, Ryan. I think it's more like we've heard of girls who are so they're just constantly doing their duck faces and their pictures so they can do their selfies and post them while they're in that place,
Where if
but not
you're out-
necessarily with their date.
the
you're out with them and
vocal
you know-
fry is bad too.
What was?
The way they talk.
When they talk.
Vocal fry.
Yeah.
When I bought my treadmill. This lady there.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my
They
god.
made fun of that on Curb this week or
They
2
did?
weeks ago. Yeah.
This texter
I
says
don't get that.
men who don't know basic vocabulary is a turnoff for her. I once had to explain to a man on a date what the word professional meant.
What?
Didn't know basic vocabulary.
That's especially if you know grammar, like that's your thing. You're an English teacher or something, or because most people get stuff wrong, especially with texting. We're just
Texting, you have to throw that out the window because, we're all terrible at that when you mean something and you don't.
like good and well. Someone on the show yesterday, a listener was saying,
Did it wrong and I
"Oh,
could
that was really good" or something. And when in here, we all went,
I
"Well,
did. I did
Yeah.
We,
good.
we didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if the turnoff could be different for everybody. There's no blanket statement total, but there is a blanket statement. The blanket statement is I think you need to look put together and like you've showered and tried. Right?
Yeah.
You don't
Put a
want
little
somebody
effort
showing
into it.
up to a date that looks like they could care less to be there. Or
Never
the
get a
word
second
you
chance
could not care
to
less.
make a first impression. If that's the best you could do for your first impression, it's not going to improve.
Let's say if it's in the second date and the guy shows up all sloppy or the girl shows up sloppy. Sloppy, I think, is a universal turnoff.
If there
who's
is an
gone to somebody's
excuse for
apartment
it?
and said, "Wow, that's awesome. You never clean."
Oh,
What
God.
if it's happened?
Yeah, no.
Dust bunnies everywhere. You don't want to sit anywhere. I still have
Posters with no frames, just posters up there.
like with tack
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah,
You're like 30 years old and you got a poster. We put tax in
okay.
it.
So
When I
that's
was-
an arrested development there. He never grew up.
Yeah.
When I was in college, there was a friend of mine that went on a date, and she was telling us about it. A couple days later, we all get together for dinner, and she was saying, "Oh, I went on a date with this guy," and the faces that she was like, her eyes were bugging out of her head of how dirty his apartment was. She said she could not even sit down. Like she felt like it looked like it wasn't messy with clothes everywhere, but it was just dirty. She said that she could see, like most apartments now, they'll have like some kind of a stone for the countertops, it's not really Formica anymore. She could see in the glare, like all the oil stains or the round, like when you're making something, there's just like oil everywhere. She could not make herself comfortable in there because it was so dirty. Like he'd moved things, but he actually hadn't cleaned anything.
He didn't never wipe
And she
the
was
counter.
like, it was
Dust
so
bunnies?
uncomfortable, and he wanted us to hang out there. And I was like, no, let's go to happy hour somewhere or something. Like, because he wanted to Netflix and chill. And she's like, no.
What if girls
No,
are only
no.
into romantic comedies or romantic movies and just all romance?
I think there's a bunch of
That could
girls
be a
that are
turn.
like that.
That could make a guy be like, that's.
Yeah,
You're
if
setting
you
the bar
really-
too high because you're going to think I have to be like that.
Well,
Right.
because it sets an unrealistic expectation.
Or if they
That's not
cry
life.
all the time. Like I was watching Love is Blind, that funny Netflix show, and the one girl cries all the time.
Is she crying 'cause they're
She
drunk?
has happy tears.
And it brings out
then
the
she has
tears?
sad tears. Then she's like, I don't know what I'm feeling tears. Like that would be the biggest turn off.
But do you think
For
it's
me.
because they're drunk, Sam?
I don't know. But even so, like say she drinks, then she starts crying.
Oh, yeah, she's a
like,
drunk crier.
That
I know
would
somebody
just
like
be
that. They drink and they start crying.
awful.
Yeah, Special K.
Well, I was going to say names, but
He sometimes gets emotional.
did you ever see that, Sam? Have you seen that? Have you seen the crying, Kev?
Oh yes, yes.
God.
He's okay.
so sorry.
Kevin's definitely cried more in our friendship than I've ever cried.
But he never
with him.
cries normally. It's always when he's drinking, not when he's like just hanging out or.
When he's
Right.
drinking and he's feeling very heartfelt thoughts.
He's always guarded when he's sober, I guess.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. A little more buttoned up, and I won't show my emotions. I've maybe had one or two experiences on the show where I've got a little emotional about something. Maybe
When Jon Stewart retired.
yeah, when Jon Stewart
Yeah, you said you
retired,
cried for that.
Michael Jackson died.
I mean, when my grandma died on the show, I cried during the show, and he cried when Jon Stewart.
Yeah,
Left the Daily Show.
You got to have your priorities straight, Eric.
Oh, man. Well,
I think
don't
this,
tell
you
you.
asked earlier, like, what would turn off a guy if the girl had a lot of cats and they were roaming all over the kitchen table and the bar and everything.
Oh, if
like
they're
that?
on the counter? Oh,
Yeah.
heck
I don't even
yes.
think you need to say cats. Just
just
cat.
cat.
Just
all
one.
over the
One's
face.
enough.
Most guys don't like
I
cats.
made you these awesome muffins. Snickers loves to sit in the bowl before I mix it.
Yeah. Or if you're eating them up and you see Snickers.
Yeah, like pawing at the bowl.
Oh.
Okay, coming up next, we've got Madonna tickets, guys. We're going to play a game for Madonna tickets. She's going to be at the Toyota Center on March the 28th. It's a pair of Madonna tickets, and this is a game. I think we played it once on the show and once on the Rafi.
And I always wanted to bring it back. It's called Prove Me Wrong. It's going to be team girls versus team boys. It's going to be Rula and Sam versus Ryan and Kevin.
Oh.
But
And
we
is
need
it
to
like trivia or what is it?
I'm going to give you guys a category, and you guys have to see how many of that category you can name in 30 seconds.
Like
But there's a
instead,
twist to
instead of
this.
saying I can name that tune in 5 notes, it's I can name 4 things in 30 seconds.
Yep,
is that what you're saying?
like Team Rula, we're going to have Sam guess how many TV shows do you think she can come up with in 30 seconds.
Sam's going to guess how many TV shows I can come up with in 30 seconds.
And then Ryan's going to do that for Kevin.
So
And
she
you go
says,
back and
I think
forth.
Rula will get 8 TV shows. Then Ryan will say, I think Kevin will get 9.
Yep.
Okay, we need 2 contestants for this game.
Nice.
713-390-KRBE. Team girls, team boys. That's how it's going to work. Which, if the first caller gets to pick which team they
Yep,
want, the
team
other
boys,
caller gets
team
stuck with
girl.
the other team. Madonna tickets up for grabs next on the Rula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE. It's the Rula and Ryan show. I'm a little nervous about this game.
Well,
game's
it's
fun.
going to be fun because it's not one we play often, so it's kind of fun to see if we can challenge ourselves to not get stuck. Madonna tickets are up for grabs, and she's going to be at the Toyota Center on March the 28th. This is her scheduling of her original shows from her medical episode. We've got Kamala and Joe standing by. Hold on, let me get them on the phone so we can explain the rules. Hi, Kamala. Can you hear me? It's Rula. Hi, good morning.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hold
fantastic.
on. Let me get Joe. Hi, Joe. Can you hear my voice? It's Rula. Hi.
Yes, I can.
Hello,
So which-
Kamala and Joe.
Who has the boys? Who has the girls?
Okay, team boys is Kamala.
Okay.
Team girls is Joe.
All they have to do is just stand by, and hopefully the
We win
boys
for
or the
them.
girls win for them.
Oh.
Now, let's explain to both of them and to everyone listening and to us how we play this game.
We're gonna do 3 rounds.
Okay.
And basically, it'll start off with. Here, spot them down so we don't
Okay.
hear anything. It's gonna be the boys versus girls.
Okay.
So it's gonna be Rula and Sam versus Ryan and Kevin.
Okay.
I'm gonna come up with a category, and I'm gonna throw it to like this first category. I'm gonna throw it to Rula
Okay.
and Kevin. So that means Ryan and Sam, you're gonna be playing.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the category, and you have to guess how many items of that category they can answer in 60 seconds. Now, say Rula, you say 3. You think Ryan can get 3 of these?
You mean I think Sam can get three.
And then Kevin can go. I think Ryan can get 4.
And then
You
I'll
can
say,
keep
okay,
going.
then I think Sam's going to get 5 then.
Yeah, you can keep going. You could say 50, but then
But then
Kevin-
they got to actually do it.
yeah, and if
Prove
that-
me wrong.
Yeah, it's
All
pretty
right.
easy.
Okay, so,
So that's why I'm picking it this way for this first one because it's Madonna songs,
oh, man.
Oh.
and I know
Right.
Kevin
But it's
and Ryan.
Kevin and me that can't guess
exactly.
the songs.
And you guys know a billion
it's
songs.
Sam and Ryan have to guess the songs.
Oh my
So this
god.
could-
Now,
but-
let me ask you this,
Oh,
Eric.
man.
How many points to the win? How many points to
I'm
the
doing
win?
3 rounds.
So whoever has the most points.
That's 3 rounds.
Okay.
Yep.
And you were saying,
So, right now, Rula, how many Madonna songs do you think Ryan can come up with?
you mean Sam?
Sam, sorry. I
it's
keep looking at
Team
Ryan
Girls.
over here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I keep
We're
looking over
together.
here.
How many
Yeah.
Madonna songs can Sam come up with? I'm
Yeah.
going to go 4.
Kevin, do you think Ryan can get more than 4?
Oh, yes.
All right. How many?
I think he can get 7.
All right. Rula, do you think Sam can get more than 7 in
got
60
this.
seconds?
Prove me wrong, Kevin.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So Sam doesn't have to do it. So Ryan, now you.
That means Kevin and Ryan have to go for it. If y'all don't do it, we get the point.
Yep.
Yep.
So Sam.
But
Sam,
he just
give us
had
60 seconds.
I have no more work to do.
You just sit there.
I
and
just
hope.
look at him.
Yes.
Ryan,
Seven's a lot.
you can do
Ryan has
this.
to get 7.
60 seconds. You got plenty of time.
60 seconds. Okay.
Think of all of our
Tell me
hits.
when.
Oh God.
No,
Okay,
helping,
ready?
Kevin.
Here we go.
Kids,
In
look out. Don't look, Kevin.
60 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Holiday, borderline, like a virgin, father, oh father, is La Bonita, let's see, no, Vogue, music.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Yes.
Is it Oh Father? Is that the name of the
Oh father, that's all there, like a virgin.
Okay, he
now.
got 7. Sam, would you been gotten 4?
No, absolutely not.
No.
I was like, Sam's not going to get 5.
Yeah, that
Good
was.
job. Having a heart attack.
Boys, give a
Sorry
point.
we lost a point, but not sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so Kamala has a point.
All right. So now, I'm gonna ask
now we
Sam,
go with
I'm
for-
going to ask Sam and Ryan this
Oh.
category because now Rula and Kevin have to answer this one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Real quick, if Kamala is listening, call us back. She dropped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Call us back, girl. Thank you.
So
Yeah,
this
don't you want your
category,
tickets?
We're not done yet.
Sam.
Yes.
This category, Ryan. This category is sports teams.
Uh-huh.
How many sports teams do you think Rula and Kevin can answer in 60 seconds?
Of all kinds?
All sports teams.
Okay.
Any sports.
Okay.
Sam, go first.
You want me to go first? I say Rula can name 7 different sports teams.
All right. Ryan, how many do you think Kevin can get?
8.
I'm going to say Rula can do 9.
10.
Ooh, all right.
I'm going to say Rula can do 11.
Oh.
You should have let him cheat.
Ryan?
Let him prove it.
Prove it.
Oh.
Prove it.
So you got to do 11 in 60 seconds.
11
That
and
is
60
so
seconds.
easy.
But you have to say the whole team. You got to say
Yeah,
the
like-
first name, last name.
Okay.
You can't just
Let's
say.
go.
And the
you can't
city.
say. You can't. Yeah, you can say the city. You can't say like an
Okay,
animal.
got it. Let's go.
She's got it.
11.
Okay.
Ready?
Got it.
60 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Houston Astros, Houston Texans, Houston Rockets, Detroit Lions, Chicago Bears, Detroit Tigers, Los Angeles Dodgers, Los Angeles Angels, San Diego Chargers, Vegas Raiders. Okay, that's not Chargers, not one. We have the Florida Marlins, Seattle Mariners. We got the New Orleans Pelicans. I got the Charlotte Hornets. Are they still a team?
Is that enough?
You got it.
Yes, that's it. I was hoping Ryan was going to try and go more.
Kevin, do you think you could have done that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was light.
I know the Hornets and the Pelicans have
wasn't
moved
fair.
around too much.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they were.
Oh, that was easy for you.
San Diego's not Chargers
Okay,
anymore.
but at
Where
least
are
we got
they?
a point.
They're in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles Chargers. Okay.
So we're
All
tied.
right, cool.
Here we
So
go.
now we're tied.
It's the final
Oh, that
round.
was stressful. My face is red.
Yeah.
Now, Rula, you have to think how many
Okay.
Sam can get for this category,
Okay.
and then Kevin has to think for Ryan.
All right.
U.S. presidents.
Okay.
How many do you think Sam can name?
3. 3.
This game might be over.
I'm going 3.
I would say prove me wrong on that.
You can't weigh the question out. Then you should throw the question out.
Look at, it's already on my list. Look at.
You can throw the question out.
Like that? No, that's not
Never
fair.
category.
Like that sports was fair with Kevin.
Yep.
Come on.
I had the
That
list.
wasn't
The
All
fair.
list
right,
is in
3
order.
presidents for Sam. Ryan, how many do you think Kevin can do?
Oh, no, Kevin has to
Oh,
think
no,
for
Kevin
Ryan.
has to think Ryan.
I mean,
Oh, how many can Ryan name?
Yeah.
He can easily name 6.
all right, Rula.
Prove it, because I can't go 7.
Damn.
I love you, Rula.
I
love you,
Because if I
Rula.
said 7, Sam, just to get him to go 8,
Let's
he wouldn't.
win
He'd
this
say
game.
prove
Let's
it,
win
so
this
they're
game.
gonna win.
This might be a blowout right here.
It's totally obvious.
Tell me when the
it's
clock
gonna be.
starts.
All
okay.
right, you ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Carter, Ford, Reagan, Bush, Clinton.
Should we have done first name and
We've already
last
done
name?
it.
He can go ahead and do first names if you want to.
Okay.
You can still do it that
Start-
time.
I know, you still got so much time. You got so
John
much
F.
time.
Kennedy, Lyndon Baines Johnson, Richard Milhouse Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George Bush,
you got it, you got
Bill
it.
Clinton.
You got it. You got it.
Boys,
Sam, could you have gone 8 presidents?
No.
you could have got these 4.
Come on, Sam.
How many
Bush,
have
Clinton,
there been?
Bush,
There's
Nixon,
been a
Carter.
lot. There's been a lot, Ryan.
46.
There's been a
Uh-oh.
lot.
I think Rula may have screwed up in another deal because she said Florida Dolphins.
She
No,
said
I said Florida
Marlins.
Marlins.
She said Marlins.
Miami Dolphins, I didn't go there. I
Yeah,
just
it
went
doesn't
Florida
matter. We
Marlins.
won.
She also
Yeah,
said
yeah,
seven.
you guys won,
Yeah,
Kev.
you guys
I said way
won.
more than that.
Whatever.
You're a winner. You're still trying to pick me up.
I'm trying to take you down one.
Kamala is the winner for the Madonna tickets. Joe, sorry, it didn't work
No,
out for
but
us.
she dropped.
But wait, Kamala's not even there.
No, she
Is
never-
Joe by default?
She never called back.
We'll give her a second. If she
we
doesn't
have
call
to-
back, we'll give it to him.
Joe,
Yeah.
don't hang up.
Hang
Can
on
you hear
line,
me?
Joe.
Okay.
Do not hang up. If she doesn't call back, you win.
Yep.
Because
I'm not hanging up.
that's right.
Like I said,
Hold on.
As
Got
you
it.
see, I wrote down the categories beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go with the presidents. Sorry, Sam.
Yeah. Sure you did. Sure you did.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just
the
had
Rule
to.
and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
Okay, here we are. We're heading into spring break. More than 1 million passengers will fly through IAH and Hobby within the first 5 days of spring break. Now, this is according to the Houston airports. They say the busiest travel days based on airline bookings will be Friday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Peak travel times will be from 4 in the afternoon till 9. If you're flying during those hours, they urge you to get there an extra hour early because the traffic's going to be bad. They expect 2.3 million people to be traveling during spring break between the two Houston airports.
Wow.
So, and you know, IAH is all messed up there. Sam, you're going to be at Wild West Brewfest in Katy, and
Yes.
they just announced that is rated the #1 beer event in North America.
Wow.
Incredible.
Number one.
Beer.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Top
I'm
10
so
would be
excited.
huge. Number 1 is unbelievable.
What's the weekend of that?
Awesome.
It
That
is.
is
You got
March 21st through the
Thank you.
23rd at Typhoon, Texas.
And you're going to be the 23rd.
I'll be there
I
the
think.
23rd, which
Yeah.
is Saturday. Yep.
So towards the end of the month.
And Eric, this one's for you. Portillo's, the popular hot dog
Portillo's,
chain
yeah,
from
yeah.
Chicago, has confirmed that it will enter the Houston market with 2 openings in
All
2024.
right. Where we at?
The first is slated for the Grand. Let's see. That's 10505 West Grand Parkway South.
Is that by
And
Andretti's?
That's near Willowbrook.
no, the other one's at Willowbrook. That's Willowbrook Mall's the
I think
second
one's by
location.
Andretti's, the go-kart place, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to get 2 of those hot dog chains.
Can I get one inside
Just-
the
I
loop?
thought Portillo's is known for those debris sandwiches, like that roast beef sandwich with the
They have that
au
too.
jus.
But the hot dogs are like the
Yeah.
Chicago dogs and the dogs.
But
and
the hot dogs, that's not a meal. That's like a snack.
Is it a snack or a meal?
Not that
No,
In
debated,
Chicago,
man.
they make it a garden meal. With
You
those
can't even
wedges
get your
and
mouth
everything.
around it. It's got so
Is,
much stuff on it.
That's a meal then. If you
I
Yeah,
know.
that's a meal.
Is $2 Chuck still $2 Chuck, or is it $3 Chuck now?
Well, it might be up to
I think
4.
it's like $7 Chuck.
Okay, so it could
This
be
is-
making its way to
It's
Sugarland.
awful.
So
Is that
Trader
from
Joe's.
Trader Joe's wine? They
Yeah.
still even have that brand?
I thought they did.
Well,
Okay, I
Trader
don't know.
Joe's has recently applied for an alcohol permit at 13550 University Boulevard. An opening date is unknown, but the store is set to take over the former Sprouts Market, which closed last year at University Commons Shopping Center in Sugarland. So they're going to
Remember when like Whole Foods used
Joe's.
to have like little bars in them?
Yes.
And COVID hit, and then they got rid of it
Shut
all.
down the bars.
Even
It was like
H-E-B,
crap.
The Bel Air Whole Foods
that was
had
a-
a really
that was
nice
like a
bar.
happening-
It was a happy hour bar.
It was cool.
Yeah. I'm looking at these Portillo's hot dogs. Oh my god!
Isn't that huge?
It's a poppy seed bun with like the hot dogs hidden by all the pickles and the
Yeah.
onions
A lot of stuff on
and
there.
the tomato slices
Oh, God.
and the celery salt. I can
keep
see
it
that.
simple. I can't even do all
That
that.
sounds
Do you
amazing.
think that would be
Okay.
better than your Costco dog?
Try Tuesday.
Right?
don't
Not
think
again.
Another
I love
one.
Not
Costco, but I don't
again.
think it could take on Portillo's.
But Costco got
beef.
rid of the onion roller, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Dang it. That was the
flavor
that was
crystal
all
onion.
Some
about.
guy got caught eating on it. No.
Off the end of it.
Just open up your mouth and pour the onions in.
God, those onions are so gross. When they're that raw,
Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
just stink.
Not necessarily good for kissing afterwards,
Yeah.
but
I ain't leaving Costco going to kiss anybody. I got to unload those pallets.
Yeah,
Costco kissing. Costco kissing. Don't forget,
that's
guys, the
going
time is
down.
also changing this weekend. We lose an hour. We're springing forward.
oh, that sucks.
So Monday when you wake up, I was thinking that this morning when
Sunday
I woke
morning
up.
when
I
you
was
wake
like,
up, you think it's 8 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock.
So you're late to their meetings.
with your kids.
Yeah.
Kids will get up no matter what.
And it
so
says
no matter.
it's going to screw up all babies and toddlers are totally turned upside down.
And pets.
And it says even dogs, if they usually go for a walk at 6 a.m., they're going to be waking up at 5 a.m. waiting for that walk because they don't know the time change difference.
no.
So just get ready for that, friends. But you will enjoy longer daylight.
I know we're doing roundtable next, right?
Yeah.
There's a story I saw. If you eat carbs, they'll make you ugly within 2 hours.
I eat a
There's a
lot of
certain place-
carbs.
Specific carbs?
There's some specifics here. So if you're eating this morning, if you eat this carb, you're going to be ugly in about 2 hours.
Uh-oh. Let's find out what it is. Maybe we already ate it. Find out next on the Rule and
I was
Ryan
eating it my
Show.
whole life.